The college football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome, folks, to the farm in Palo Alto, California, in the home stadium of the Stanford Cardinal. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Bringing it out, it's Brown. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Gets the first and still running. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
To throw, it's Nelson. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
Here we go.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Wow, how about the defense here? On the road in a playoff game, you step up and come up with an interception on the first drive. You're an underdog. It's a big stage. All odds are against you. And you start off the opening drive as a defense with an interception, and you bring your quarterback out now with some confidence, believing that they can win this game.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He breaks free. Inside the 35. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Go at the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge, but I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The big fullback's got it here. Looks like Northwestern will have the first down.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. He'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
A gain makes it second and medium. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. They'll try to run for the first down. And they've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that first down.
So now on comes the field goal unit. He missed it. Off target that time. With that miss, the score remains the same.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
And the Stanford offense back out there on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. Hits into space at the 50. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like that.
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Back to throw. It's Nelson. Grab behind the line. It's Ford. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
After consecutive losses, they need a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. Takes a deep shot down the middle. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
Oh, how about that, Chris? This defense has been taken for a ride. I'm not sure if they're overconfident or they just fell asleep a little bit. But whatever the case, they better wake up because now they're facing a goal to go. And I wouldn't be surprised if we get a play into the end zone right here.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. Ball scooped up by the defense. Past the 50. Out past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Northwestern. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0.
That makes the score Northwestern 7, Stanford.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Play action fake, looking to throw. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Scanning the field. It's Nelson. Caught over the middle. It's Hall. They get it, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
He hands it off from the gun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Here's the second down play. Now they're running on the toss. Not much on that play, brought down short.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. Northwestern has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The pre-snap motion from the offense. To the air. It's Nelson. Quick throw testing the middle. He's got it in the open. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yardage there on 2nd and goal, and now it's 3rd and goal for the offense.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. Catch made on the right side. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field again. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Back's got it again. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And they've got the returner corralled. The Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Takes the handoff. It's 4. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
He'll ride the back again here. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Crosses the 35. Breaks into the clear. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing and that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
The Stanford offense lines up on 1st and goal now. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cardinal.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT puts him up 3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, here comes the Northwestern offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Some hard running there through a tackle. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. They'll hand it off. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Now they're putting themselves in these third and long situations, and it's simply not a recipe for success. They can't keep this up as this game wears on.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is brought down. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. They got off to a slow start, but they have been clicking lately. Can they build on this lead now in the second quarter? Extending the play now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
First down here for this offense. They'll run it here. First down, looking for more now. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. On the ground, it's Ford. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back. It's Nelson. Grabbed by the receiver. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Here comes the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. And it's a bunch formation. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Short pass finds the tight end. And the defense comes up with the football.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
I think the defense got fooled here. They thought that receiver was going to go deep downfield. He ends up curling back to the inside for a nice gain.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. And they drop him for a loss, but penalty markers on the field, so let's see about the call. So the holding on the defense, an automatic 1st down. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Covey. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
First and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. Toss play to the running back going left. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
2nd and goal, but backed up now to the 15. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Handoff here from the shotgun. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Brown. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. To throw, it's Nelson. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Ball handed off. Fights off a defender. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Northwestern.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to the left side. Pass is caught on a comeback route. That's a solid gain, moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Timeout, Northwestern.
Stanford getting set with a first and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Took contact on the throw.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Looking to throw. It's Nelson. And this one is caught. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. On first and 10, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Defense calls their third and final timeout of the half now. After making his first attempt, this one is from 43 yards out. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. After making his first attempt, this one is from 43 yards out. The field goal is good. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Stanford will kick it off to get the second half going. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Comes the Northwestern offense onto the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Crucial third down play coming up. Can he make it to the marker? Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. The Stanford offense back out there in the field now. The shotgun handoff here. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
One play moves the ball to the 48. Another first down coming up. Back to throw. It's Nelson. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
It's second down after that completion. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football.
And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Stanford. And that will give them the lead now.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
The offense still out there. They're going for two here. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's 4. And he gets into the end zone again. And enough juice after the long touchdown to score on the two-point conversion. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Out comes the Northwestern offense out of the field again. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Fights through the tackler. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker, so let's check out that. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. So the offense comes up now in first down thanks to that costly penalty. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Important second down play coming up. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Looks left and finds his target there. Great move there. What a catch and run by the junior.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Receiver in motion now. And looking to throw now on first down. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. Makes the defender miss. Touchdown, Northwestern, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
Chris, I can't believe the quarterback took it all the way to the end zone. That is a big-time play. The defense, to their credit, had everybody covered, but they forgot to account for the mobility of this quarterback. Sure made him pay for it.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. The Stanford offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Looking deep down the left side. And it's broken up. Great play by the DB, but there's a penalty flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Dropping back. It's Nelson looking for his back. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed. And he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking for a receiver. Bringing pressure. Sacked. Dropped at the 3.
This defense recognized that this offense wanted to throw the football. They pinned their ears back, got into attack mode, and came up with a nice sack.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
And here's the return now from midfield. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Northwestern offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that previous play. They're going to run it here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Covey. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Wildcats!
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point makes it a 7-point lead, 28-21. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? To throw, it's Nelson. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Has the 1st down and more. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
He made the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the 1st down yardage.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice 1st down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. He's got the 1st and still going. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Toss play to the outside. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss.
6 remain. Pace, 27, jump.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's got the first down and still motoring. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Northwestern has the lead here. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
Set, ready.
Hand off to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a shotgun run call. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? QB keeper all the way. Runs through the defender. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. He'll throw it now. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Oh, that's exactly what I love to see. That's how you tackle. That is textbook from this corner. He flew in, made the tackle in space, and keeps him not only out of the end zone, but a short loss there.
On second and goal, they hand it to him again. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Can they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal?
Let's go. Let's go.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinal.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And that pass falls incomplete. So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. He's going to hand this off. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Tough situation for the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. He'll try a pass here. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Fourth down now. They bring the punter onto the field now. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. To be brought down, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what this is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense operating from the pistol. Looking to throw. It's Nelson. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense getting set. It's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. A screen to the wide receiver. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a quick grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
The game could come down to this possession. All tied up, first and goal. Can they punch it in? Back in motion now. Here's the option play. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Second down and goal upcoming. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Dropping back. It's Nelson. Caught quickly. Touchdown, Stanford. They jump on top now here in the fourth. And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is up and good, and lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field again. Now here's the toss play. Fighting off the defender. Now juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The freshman off the mark behind his receiver that time.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. The offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Working clock with the ground game. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, about the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Breaks an open space. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here. And here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. To the air. It's Nelson. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39.
Oh, big hookup here. They're forced to throw the ball on 3rd down, and the connection's going to keep this drive alive, and also, more importantly, just keep that clock moving.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? On the run, it's 4. In the clear at the 25. And Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Playoff teams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A single back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Now they try to run it here on second down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
Playoff teams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Heading left after the handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
Now, a fourth down.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. This is important, a chance to extend the lead here in the final quarter. Who made it? 3 points on the board. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. We're in for an exciting finish. Time ticking away. Offense time probably for just one last drive. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is batted away. They took a shot on the free play. The defense had jumped offside there. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. Wants to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep for late game heroics. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Northwestern.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to, can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot?
PHC is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score Stanford 38, Northwestern 35.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Set to kick this one away.
And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.